are they late?
I think we're now live. Let me see. Sure. We are live. Are we live?
Can you hear us?
Can you guys hear us?
Welcome, welcome. I see you guys are chatting away. Where are you coming from? Where are you tuning in from? And when is Anime Matsuri? It's coming up in 2 months, August 10 to 13 at the George R. Brown Convention Center here in H-Town, Houston, Texas, y'all. Welcome to our stream tonight. If you haven't done so, please like this video and then share away and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to give you some updates as we go along, leading up to the convention. Watching us here, you're gonna get more informed and be giving us feedback and input. Also, that would be fantastic. Please feel free to chat along the way and ask questions. We'll do our best to answer as many as we can during this stream. Welcome, welcome everyone. I am Denise Lee, founder and chairman of Anime Matsuri, and you are on our channel tonight. So thank you so much for joining us.
And I'm John Lee. Nice to see you guys again. So many familiar faces on here. All right, now let's get right into it.
Yes.
Okay, so earlier today we announced our K-pop group for 2023. Very. If you guys, I'm sure you guys must have seen the announcements, but if you didn't see it,
Yep. It is a male act this year. And for those who are with me, yay!
okay. So can I just start by addressing some questions and I guess some comments, some
Yeah.
emails. All right. So first, I know this is self-explanatory, but I should do it anyway. Why K-pop at an anime convention? I mean, we get this question all the time.
Yes.
A lot, actually. A lot more
Every
than you would
year
think. Yeah.
that we have K-pop anywhere in our show, whether it be even before before we did K-pop concerts, we had K-pop groups that came to dance from Korea. We had K-pop panels and workshops. Why is this at an anime convention? And honestly, it is a phenomenon that has been trending for the past decade at least. So we are with you when we are asking for what you guys want at the convention, and we always ask the attendees this question every year so that we can get place guests and whatnot for upcoming years. But there was a lot of demand for it, first of all.
Correct. So obviously the demand was there. We get tons of messages and emails, and you guys tell us what to bring. You tell us the groups, what kind of guests you want to see, what you want to see at the event, and this is how Anime Matsuri has built itself to where it is today. So all of the activities that you see at the event is probably at some point somebody mentioned something like, I want to see sumo, I want to see I want to see more J-rock, more J-pop, more idols, can we see Godzilla, can we see this? And we do our best to get these companies or groups, but specifically K-pop. Now, I'm sure if you've been to Japan, and for those that have been to Japan, you will know that K-pop is actually part of Japanese pop culture. It's advertised everywhere. It's intertwined with their stuff, with their music.
Yes.
There's tons of K-pop groups and
now more than ever.
yes, in Japan, and
Even right now, when we were just there last month, we were actually invited to several K-pop concerts as well in the past several months. And every time we go, we get invited to a K-pop event. And there is very huge demand of there as well. And not only that, there's just more and more every year that we've seen, at least for the past 5 years.
correct. So that's one. The other part is we like to bring new experiences to the convention. I mean, why not? You get to experience this new thing. Sometimes, I'm sure, the first time somebody saw, Flow or Gacharic Spin or even Miyavi at our event, maybe you didn't know who that was, but you went to go check it out at the convention and you became a fan. So it just adds to the programming. We didn't replace anything with K-pop. So we didn't
Right.
replace a Japanese concert with a K-pop concert. We just added
Correct.
K-pop.
This
to
is why
the-
it's on Thursday.
Yeah, exactly. To the schedule, which is why it's on Thursday, right? And it's the other part is we also get requests from the groups themselves.
Yep.
We get emails. Hey, we would like to perform at your event. We would love to perform at your event. We are fans of anime,
Yep.
right? Can
Please
we
bring
perform?
us.
Yes, please bring us. Can we perform at your event? We'd like to meet people and come to Houston and Texas.
And I think one of the other reasons why they want to come, okay, there's a reason behind that. Not just because, Texas is all great and Houston is amazing. Above all this, it's just the pure fact they want to, expand the fandom.
Correct.
The fan base that they may not have right now could be at an anime convention like ours.
So when we back in 2019 when we brought A Pink, which was our first K-pop concert at Anime Matsuri, we actually thought about it a lot of how to do this. How is this going to benefit the convention and how is it going to benefit the attendees, right? All of our concerts, including this one, very, very, you can access the concert at no additional charge, just with your Anime Matsuri badge. And this is sort of, I know it's crazy.
Crazy to think
it's
about.
unheard of because normally at a concert like this, or just any concert of this caliber, they're expensive. And yes, the groups themselves are expensive to bring. But the point is, bringing a group all the way from Japan or all the way from Korea, right? It's complicated, right? There's the whole process of visas. There's the whole process of scheduling. There's so much that goes into it.
Production.
Production.
Everything.
So we want as many people as possible to experience this, which
Yes.
is the point, which is why we opened it up for all Anime Matsuri attendees. Now, of course, if you want the perks, if you want an autograph or if you want a high five or extra merch or something like that, yes, there is options and you can buy a special ticket. If you want first dibs, you want to be in front, you want to be like right smack, you want to be the first person in the hall.
You want to be part of
You
the
can-
panel or autograph
Yeah,
session.
you can purchase the special tickets and those tickets come with perks like that. However, if you're just curious, you're just like, hey, I'm not sure who they are, but I want to check it out.
Right.
I might become a fan. I might like this and whatnot. Then
If you have
go
an AM
And-
badge,
and you
can
should go. You should go. If you have an AM badge, you should go. We invite you to come to this convention, to this concert. It's going to be great. You might like it, and if you don't like it, then that's also
least you
fine.
tried.
Yeah, at least you checked it out.
Yeah.
So that all our concerts are like this.
Can I just emphasize the fact that we always challenge ourselves to bring something that you guys haven't seen, first of all, or want to experience again, and there's still quite a number of you that have never experienced live concerts at a convention like this. So I just want to also reiterate that this is an add-on to something for the whole weekend. There's massive things going on. We've been talking to you guys and about like the programming. Yes, there's activities throughout the 4 days, whether it's inside the convention or outside, all kinds of things happening. But on top of it is our live shows, our live concerts. And it is an unbelievable feat just to do this, because you're talking about the George R. Brown Convention Center. We rent this space out, the whole convention center, nearly 2 million square footage, and it is a clean slate. There's nothing in there, and we have to create the atmosphere for you. So creating just the stage, the concert, the exhibit hall, all these things that we have to put in there, it's not there. So we had to create it for you for that week, and it is very challenging. However, we do all this, all 4 days, nonstop until 4 in the morning for you.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
And
In my
try it
opinion, it's
out.
worth it because I'm sure there's many people, many attendees that come to the convention. They wait an entire year to come for that one weekend, and you come there one weekend, and there's a whole bunch of there's a variety of things to
Activities.
do. There's all kinds of activities. There's a fashion show, there's Club AM, there's concerts, there's tons of things. There's thousands of hours of programming and panels for you guys to enjoy, and then you pick and choose where you want to go.
Yeah, we
there's-
will not be able to do everything, but yes.
there's very few events that are restricted to where you have to have an additional ticket to go. Most of the convention and most of the events and activities are
At Anime
open.
Matsuri.
Yes, at the convention are open to all the
Badge holders.
attendees, all the badge holders. So it's just something to emphasize. Now, we announced the K-pop first, and I think last year we did the same thing. And somebody's like, "Oh, why'd you get K-pop instead of J-pop?" Right? Well, okay, the Japanese concerts are coming. We
Yes.
haven't announced them yet, but they're coming. So if you're just patient, and you might wonder, well, why don't you just announce them right now? Okay.
There's
Well,
several steps
yes,
to it.
there's steps we need to take, but they'll be ready very soon. One of the big things every year, just if you guys want to know, it's kind of like a behind-the-scenes thing, is their performance visas, right? So every time there's a big group coming, whatnot, you have to apply for performance visas. It's
Any
like
overseas guest.
it's called a
For
P1 visa.
if you're
and-
performing on stage, yes.
and now the American government, so the immigration here, gives performance visas to popular groups. So you have to prove to the U.S. government that this group that you're trying to bring in here to perform is popular, is world renowned. And sometimes they ask a whole bunch of questions. Sometimes they don't ask questions at all. But the visa process is very expensive and is very complicated. I am sure you have seen problems maybe at some other events. There's always something going on with a visa or whatnot. There you go. It's complicated, right?
It's actually a long process usually.
Correct.
Because once it's a yes on this side, the overseas guests have to go to their embassy and get interviewed, and then it gets stamped of approval, and then they're ready for their travel. So a lot of things are involved in getting the visas itself as well, and that is why we want to wait to make these kind of announcements.
Yes, correct. So when we get to a certain point to
When
where
it's nearly ready.
yeah, the visa's almost ready, then we make announcements. Sometimes it takes longer. Some years it takes longer than others.
Right.
But it's not something within our control. We try our best to do it as fast as we can to announce. But just also generally speaking of this, right? Since 2019, we have had K-pop on Thursday. Right, and it's just a thing. It's just become a thing now. Of course, we didn't have one in 2021.
That's the only.
Yeah,
and we
because
didn't have our event in 2020.
because of what. But with just K-pop normally is on Thursday. So if you think forward to 2024, we'll probably have K-pop on Thursday. I mean, we did it for 3 years already, so we'll probably keep doing that. Club AM. That's on Saturday. Things like, the Nordlesk, that's usually on Friday. Sumo, that's usually on Thursday. These things are the staple events, and they're there every year. So just think about that when the badges go on sale. The 4-day badge for this year was $55 when it started, right back then. And you could just bought the 4-day badge, and you would have been set. You would have covered everything
for all 4 days.
It's and you can save money. You can save time. You can save money because it's coming. The K-pop concerts, whether we make the announcements, sooner or later, it's usually on Thursday, right? So that's coming. And speaking of that, we've had questions. Why isn't there a single day badge for Thursday?
Yeah.
Now we have single day badges for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? But there's no single day badge for Thursday. Why is that?
Can I
right?
answer that? Well, full programming
Okay.
starts Friday. When I say full programming, that includes the exhibit hall. And you know how large our exhibit hall has grown over the years. And this is the biggest in terms of the exhibit hall that you'll ever see so far. We've added probably nearly 100 booths since several months ago. And it has been incredible. But there's full programming that starts on Friday. Opening ceremonies with the mayor and everything also starts on Friday. So Thursday is actually our kind of like our day zero, as you mentioned
Yeah, it is
in
day
the
zero. Yeah.
previous live streams. And with that said, there's some panels that happen, like the sumo happens. Then we created the karaoke lounge that opens on Thursday. Then we started doing outdoor events like the Tenjin Festival on Thursday for you. So there's activities because you know why? You guys are there already. We've been seeing over the years people come earlier just to hang out with their fellow attendees and as a reunion of sorts. So we started doing more things on Thursday. And we started doing that so because you guys are already there. So mind you, it's not a full day as we start on noon usually for everything on Friday. But we've done it for most of the day on Thursday now.
Correct. And in addition to what Denise said, right, there's also one very important thing to note. The point of Thursday, of day zero is like a preview day. Is like a hey, let's just all hang out and do some cool stuff before the convention starts. But this is designed for Anime Matsuri attendees.
Yeah.
It's for you guys. Now, if what we don't want to happen is if we start selling, let's say Thursday single day badges, right, and then you have a whole bunch of people, right, just buy Thursday only badge, and they'll just like just for the K-pop concert, and then all the 4-day badge people won't even have room to go in there anymore because now it's extremely we're at capacity. So the whole point of Thursday was to just celebrate, to give the Anime Matsuri attendees an extra day, as opposed to, well, this is just a day on its own where
For
you
concert. For K-pop.
yeah for K-pop, and then you have people just coming just strictly for K-pop, and that's it.
No.
Right.
We
So-
wanted to kick it off basically. With
And then there's another thing. For example, Very Very has the concert on Thursday. However, the other activities, autographs and all the other stuff is on Friday. So you're still going. I mean, if you like them and you're a fan and you want, the perks, you would still need to go for 2 days, Thursday, and not everything is on Thursday. Thursday is the concert.
And they have a booth.
Yes, and they have a booth, and the booth is in the exhibit hall,
Which opens on Friday.
Right? So it just makes sense. And if you're into K-pop, if you're a fan of Korean pop music,
That's another issue, huh?
we do our best. We do our best to bring K-pop groups
Yes.
for you guys, for Anime Matsuri attendees, which we put on Thursday. So just
Again, it's not meant to be just for K-pop fans. It's meant to be for Anime Matsuri fans.
yeah, so it's everybody. The whole point is it's everyone. We want everyone, and especially our fans, our attendees,
To experience
because the ones that have the 4-day badges, we want to thank you so much.
For
We
supporting.
have so many people that have bought 4-day badges, and you guys deserve the best. You guys deserve, all the concerts and all the cool stuff that we bring to the convention.
Can I break it down real quick? Starting at $55 or even $60, and now it's at $100. Okay, and this is 2 months into the convention, until the convention, and it's at $100 for 4 days. That's like $25 per day. Not $100 per day. we're talking about a whole full weekend of all kinds of things happening. Concerts at no additional charge for you. If you want the extra perks, that's separate, of course. However, to experience concerts, to experience Club AM, Nerdlesque, cosplay contest, fashion show, hundreds of hours of programming, artist alley, huge, exhibitor hall, huge, Tenjin Festival, karaoke, all kinds of activities going on throughout the 4-day weekend. And is $100. So it's actually pretty affordable if you break it down to the thousands of hours of programming.
Correct. So if you buy a badge when they're announced and when the 4-day badge is the cheapest, then you wouldn't have to worry about much
Right.
because no matter what you want to do at the convention, no matter what day you want to go, you're covered. As a matter of fact, the 4-day badge, it started off cheaper than the single day, like a
Yes.
Friday or Saturday single day badge.
Yep.
Yeah. So even if you're gonna go for one day or 2 days, or just one day, if you bought the 4-day badge when it launched, like when we released the badge,
It was cheaper.
you would have an
It was a-
incredible deal on your hands.
It was incredible.
And even if you want to go just one day, it's still worth it. But anyway, just wanted to touch on that and cover that. Now the J Rock concerts are coming, so we're going to announce that pretty soon. But besides concerts,
Yes.
right, we have other guests, right? There's
Other programming.
there's a Japanese VTuber that's going to be announced pretty soon. There's a couple of voice actors. There's voice actors from Japan coming. In addition to
Industry
voice actors
guests.
from here, there's industry guests. We have a bunch of announcements to make.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Japanese voice actors, let us
Since
give
you're
you
here.
let us give you a preview, okay? So, let me introduce you guys. Like,
So for those who don't know, Seiyu is Japanese for Japanese voice actor.
yeah, and getting Japanese voice actors is very hard. It's tricky because they work all the time, and to find their schedules are very, very tricky to nail down. Just usually when we have a Japanese voice actor, they come like they only stay at the convention like 2 days or something like
We've
that.
had
like
a couple that only stayed one day, like Romy Park back then.
yeah, they'll just fly in
Let's
and
just
then
fly
just
in
do
and-
the panel autographs and
and
then
done.
just
They
just
fly out the next day.
So whenever we announce Japanese voice actors at the convention, and you have the opportunity, just go meet them, get their autographs, because it's
so rare.
Yeah, it's rare.
It's very rare and very hard to get them here stateside, just because their schedule, as John said, and they do voice acting and also lots of commercials over there. They're highly endorsed by different companies over there, and again, their schedule in general is very challenging.
Correct. Now, as an Anime Matsuri attendee, of course, it doesn't cost any extra to go to their panel,
Right.
or just do a meet and greet.
Right.
But now, again, this is not an official announcement, but let's introduce you to Yuki
Nothing's
Kana.
official. What? Okay, it is. It will be.
All right.
Wow. Here's her.
Yeah, this is
acting
Yuki
role,
Kana.
IMDb kind of
So I'm not gonna go into what she's been in and what she's done. You guys can look her up,
Yeah.
right? And then when the official announcement hits our social media, you'll know who it is. So if you don't know who she is, well, look her up. Familiarize yourself. She's coming from Japan. She's a Japanese voice actress.
And she's so gorgeous.
She's coming, and she's coming over here, and she's going to be at Anime Matsuri, and she's going to host a panel, autograph sessions, maybe photo ops, who knows. But
Cross your fingers. Yes, more official information, details to come, because we're finalizing everything with her management as well.
yeah,
So these are some of her roles, and that she's played. voiced in. Incredible.
How cool is that?
Gosh, she looks really good for her age. Japanese, oh my goodness, Japanese people look so young. But anyway, this is amazing to finally get another Seiyu. It's been a while. I mean, the past couple years, of course, Japan has been closed, and finally this year is fully open, and we're excited to bring acts back and also voice talents that you guys may know and would like to get to know, actually. So this is why we encourage to come to the programming panels, meet them, support them, because they actually work really hard throughout the year with all these roles, and to make time for us and you guys is amazing. So we're excited. So that's a sneak peek of what's to come for our Seiyu arriving at Anime Matsuri 2023.
Yes, there's going to be more than one Japanese voice talent.
Yes.
And the announcements are coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
Pretty soon. We still have a bunch of announcements just even this week alone.
Yeah. Can I touch also going back to quickly about Super Pass holders? For those who are familiar with Super Pass, it's our VIP Anime Matsuri Pass. And it is a different costs and whatnot, but there's so many amazing perks. For example, you get your own line, so you get to go to the exhibitor hall, artist alley, any programming before everyone else, and you also, this is a really huge perk, you get an opportunity to buy the extra special tickets early.
Yes, that's
before correct. The general public. Yes. So it is going to be incoming to your Super Pass emails. And for those who would like to get the Super Pass, it's still available. However, it might sell out this year shortly. So get going on that if you want all these things. But for sure, you get your own goodie box. Yes, you do. You get to you have your own line for the registration area. Just go straight to Super Pass line as well. So avoid all the lines. Go in everywhere early.
And just
and
remember.
Your tickets early.
Also remember, if you have ideas for guests, you have ideas for events or things you would like to contribute to. Anime Matsuri, if you want to request someone or a group or an event, let us know. We're here. One of the reasons we do these live streams and we stay connected, we're connected on Facebook, on social media, on Twitter. You can just let us know and we'll do our best.
We do read your DMs and messages.
Yes, we do.
And emails and whatnot. So we try our best to reply due to our schedule, of course, but we do read them, and your feedback and input is highly appreciated.
Correct.
For those who...
Speaking of which, wait a minute.
Application. There is a question Kevin has a question about car show application. It's still up, right?
Yes, hold on. Let me turn this right.
This is our website you're looking at. These are not our only guests. There was a few people on social media that said we don't have that many guests. That's
there's going to be
haven't started really.
There's going to be a lot of guests. we just put up the fashion show designers.
Yes.
There's 3 fashion show designers. You can see them here, and Sakurako, which is a Japanese model.
Yeah.
Also, Vic is on the website. We haven't announced them on social media yet.
Yeah.
We will pretty soon.
We haven't even announced the cosplay guests.
Well, but I think I just posted up. We just posted up the fashion show. If I'm not, wait.
So yeah, just to inform you again, these are not the only guests. When you see it on the website, it's not the only guest. We're gonna add it as we go, along with more announcements, more details, more programming for the convention. And mind you, the app is still coming, so don't worry. There's more details on the app as well that you guys can get information about, get programming information, who's who and who's going, when is their panel happening, when is their live show, when is the exhibit hall open, all these kind of questions. So those are all, yes, it will be on the website, but mainly on our app. So please download it once it's launched. Woohoo! When will the app be updated? Lewis, thanks for that question. We're already working on it. We're trying to get it published, and once it is,
Probably by this weekend.
yeah, hopefully, just cross your fingers. It'd be very, very soon.
Yes. By this weekend, hopefully, it should be updated. It's almost done. I think they're just adding some finishing touches.
I want to also say that I believe we're the only anime convention, or maybe even the only convention that does live stream.
No, I don't know. I'm sure others
This
do live
year.
streams.
I've seen some podcast events, but not a live stream. So we hope that you guys enjoy the stream, but get ways to connect with others during the chat here, but also know insight of what goes on along with the updates that we give you. And so it is all these sneak peeks, behind the scenes stuff sometimes. So we hope that you guys do enjoy the stream.
Yes, correct. And Sari Guzman asked about the fashion show model applications. Speaking of that,
It
if
is
you
on
go,
the website.
yeah. So if you go on the website here under get involved, there is the fashion show model, right? So this is the
Application.
model application. If you would like to model in the fashion show, you can fill this out and just send this in.
And then
And-
the designers get a hold of this, and they also pick from the models.
Correct. Correct. So that is that. And
We have a Japanese attendee, maybe fan
Is it?
here. Yeah,
Where?
live in Japan.
oh, okay. Konnichiwa, welcome. Yeah. All right. Now,
Yes, there are more cosplay guests announced soon. Dre.
yes, correct. Correct.
There's actually going to be 8 or 10 cosplay guests.
Yeah, I think that yes, I think
Something
there's
like
10.
that.
There's 10 cosplayers, and
Yeah,
I think there's just as many voice actors.
and most of them are overseas.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Now let's discuss the karaoke battle.
Ooh,
we
we kind
talked
of
about-
brought this briefly.
Yeah, we talked about this last time. The karaoke battle. Now we've done this before, but this time it's a little different. But the idea is still the same. So it's a karaoke battle, just like what the name implies. The grand prize is $2,000 in cash. So that should go a long way.
For those
And-
who missed it, yeah.
The opportunity to perform before our Saturday concerts. So
That's
you will be
incredible.
opening the Saturday concert. You're singing one song, and I think that is a big deal. That is such a big deal. So whoever wins, props
to
and
the
congratulations, to you. This is a judged event, obviously. It's Friday and Saturday at the convention. So Friday is like the preliminaries, and Saturday is like the finalists. There's going to be 8 finalists, and from 8 finalists, one person is going to win, and this is going to happen on Saturday, right? Now, at the convention, the way this is going to work, and when this goes on the website, you will see the rules and whatnot. Everybody, like you know, everybody starts by submitting a video of themselves singing, and the judges pick from that, and then I think they pick like 16 or 32 people, and then those people come to the convention and perform there in front of everybody,
Yeah.
and then they're judged, and then from there 8 are picked. However, out of the 8 finalists, 2 of them, right, are going to come from the Anime Bar here in Houston. The Anime Bar is actually sponsoring this event, so they have 2 slots out of the 8. So in other words,
Guaranteed to the finals.
correct. You can actually go to the Anime Bar. They already do karaoke competitions over there anyway, right? So you can go to the Anime Bar and you can perform there and you can enter their competition. If you win, you get to go straight to the finals at Anime Matsuri. You can just bypass, you know, the preliminary competition over there. So that's a pretty cool idea. Anyway, more of this in a little bit. We actually have McDonald over here, who's the manager of the Anime Bar.
Yep.
And he's going to explain more how that's going to work. But we encourage you guys, enter. Money, the fame.
Just excitement, actually, also of a competition. So this is our first debut of the karaoke battle. You've seen Karaoke Lounge at the convention on the 2nd level, and it still will be there and probably bigger than ever. However, there's going to be certain hours dedicated to the battle there at the lounge, and then leading up to the finals. Yeah.
Correct.
So let's talk about that.
Yes. Next, as a matter of fact, next live stream, we're going to talk about the cosplay contest. Can you believe in the cosplay contest, we have over 300 applications? So I just, you know, the judges, the
that
judges
is
are
huge.
we can only take 40 people.
40 spots.
And as of now, there's still 2 months to the convention, and there's over 300
Wow.
people in applications for the cosplay contest, and there are some phenomenal entries. So it's well, the cosplay contest has a grand prize of $3,000. So I think that's that's also a big deal. But hey,
Well, for the karaoke battle, though,
give back to the community.
it's just for one person, it's $2,000. So that's
Well,
a huge prize.
I mean, the cosplay, you could just have a single entry. Like last year, we had a best in show. It was it was a girl. It was just one person.
But
and she won the grand prize.
She won $1,000.
Yeah.
The others also won. So anyway, there's a lot going on, and there's more to come with details. But if you'd like, I'm gonna go into the other room, and let's talk with McDonald. And
Okay.
Okay.
All right, now that Denise isn't here, maybe I should show you guys
Okay.
more guests. I'm kidding. She's probably gonna freak out. Let me switch this over.
Cool.
That's yours.
All right, and then that's the third one over there.
That's the room.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, let's see.
Okay,
There we
are
go.
here with McDonald in the game room here, and welcome. You are working at the anime bar,
Whew.
sponsoring the karaoke battle.
Yep.
And it is going to be massive this year.
Right.
The karaoke battle is our debut event at the convention, and we used to have what we call AM Idol. However, this is similar but not really, because this is like
Massive.
massive.
Like on another scale.
Yeah, we didn't have cash prize like this, and you didn't get to
So you mean to tell me somebody's gonna win $2,000?
2,000.
$2,000? Man, look. Hey, if you win, hey, share your money, please.
That would be nice, right?
Yeah, man. Wow.
Well, you can do whatever you want with
Right.
it. However,
By all means. If you want to secure your next badges for the next years to come for AM, by all means do that as well. But yeah.
it is going to be awesome. So karaoke battle. I'm going to answer a question that someone already asked
Okay.
right now,
Okay.
which is who are the judges? We're actually working on that right now. There will be 3 judges, though. Correct?
Right. Yep, that's correct. That is correct.
And
Absolutely.
we will announce the judges for sure.
Mhm.
And we will also interview at least one judge here on the live show. So
Absolutely.
so we will get more details
tuned.
of what the categories are going to be like for the karaoke battle.
Criterias, yep,
The
and all that
criteria,
stuff.
all that
Absolutely.
stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, for the convention and how they're going to judge.
Correct. Yep. And you know, it's a wonderful. It's going to be a wonderful event. There's nothing like this. Nothing has been done like this. I mean, we're all excited to put the bar is excited to bring this, and
the team.
I mean, everybody, and ultimately, hopefully, everybody who is on the receiving end. So you guys will enjoy it, and if you're participating, good luck, and I mean, I hope you win.
I think even just spectating at the bar, right?
You know, it's so funny because like last year, it was insane. The amount of people who were just like spectating, and like it was so much, so much noise.
For the lounge, we're talking about the lounge.
Right. The McKinney balcony, and like last year, it was a rumble. It was a rumble.
So tell me at the bar, what happens at the bar right now, like on the weekends?
I mean, man, the bar is packed full of different events day to day. I mean, even now, I think I recently just posted all of the events happening this week, but there are, I mean, always special days. For example, you know, since it's a bar, we're a craft cocktail bar, and so there are many cocktails that we provide, and there's always discounts on different types of days. For example, on Wednesday, it's National Bourbon Day, so there's 50% off of bourbon. But anyway, that's beside the point. On the weekends, it's packed for karaoke Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 21 and up. I've been seeing you 18-year-old people trying to come in. Nah, you can't come. You cannot come. Not yet. 21
and up bar.
But yes, it's definitely 21 and up, and you know,
it's the first of its kind.
Yeah.
But karaoke itself, we have an area for that, correct?
Correct. That's absolutely correct. Karaoke has its own designated place because it's that big, and you know, from Friday to Sunday, from 9:45 to 2 a.m. all the way to 2 a.m. people are up there singing and singing their heart out.
They don't finish.
Nah, they don't finish. I have trouble asking them to leave. So they're really infatuated with karaoke, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It truly is amazing.
So tell me what happens during, like for instance, at the bar for the karaoke. Well, specifically.
Yes. So
there's a battle there.
Yes. So the battle is on Fridays and Sundays. For Saturdays, it's just open karaoke, and so the battle typically happens. I mean, as soon as the minimum of 10 applicants apply, we start the karaoke battle, and that lasts us all the way into closing. And obviously, in between the battles, we have like intermissions where people can sing freely. But I mean, as soon as it hit 9:45, everybody's ready to start singing. Shout out to Nathaniel. Nathaniel's our karaoke host. He's also a gentleman, and he's the one who's running it. And like, yeah, he gets inundated with people who's like, there's been stories of people coming to the bars like, hey, where's the karaoke host? I'm like, he's coming. Relax, he's coming. But yeah, it's truly amazing, and it's a wonderful experience as a spectator and also as a participant.
Yeah, you get the big screen on the background.
Absolutely.
You have the karaoke in front of you.
There's any song you want to sing. Any song. There's no restrictions whatsoever. Any song.
That's true.
And we got it.
And for the karaoke battle, then, can they sing any song?
That's absolutely correct. They absolutely can.
Any song
you have in mind, you want to sing.
It could be Korean, it could be Indian, it could be Spanish, it could
Funny enough, all of what you just mentioned, we've had each one of them at the bar.
And when we talk about H-Town being a diverse city, it truly is.
Absolutely.
With the music as well.
Absolutely. And then, you know, anime music, everything that you can think of, people have sung at the bar.
Yeah, so we're talking about a battle that is not just for anime fans of just like J-rock or J-pop or Japanese specific. No. It could be any genre. And type of music. Yep,
absolutely. I mean, obviously, as we're talking about the karaoke battle on the big stage, you obviously want to understand who you're, you know, singing to. That factors into the competition. But and generally speaking, when it comes to the bar, everything is laid back. You can sing whatever you want to sing.
Right. So for this, for the battle, then back to what we do at the convention versus what's going to happen at the bar.
Right.
So the semifinals leading up to the convention.
Right. At the bar.
At the bar.
Yes. Okay. So so just to dive more into that, the way it is so you have the convention, which is full of the finalists that are going to participate in the big competition at the convention. That said, as John mentioned, 2 of those spots of the 8 are going to be allocated from the bar.
Yeah.
And I mean, I want to go ahead and mention that the way you're going to apply for the convention is much more rigorous than participating at the bar. I mean, you have to submit a video, do an application, the judges have to review you, and hopefully you get a spot participating at the convention.
Right.
But at the bar, it's free for all.
Yeah, it's
You know?
it's free to enter at the bar in terms of like hosting this at the bar.
Right.
And the winners for each of the, I guess.
Yes. So
does
starting
that work?
starting June 16th, which is this Friday.
This weekend.
Right. We're going to kick off the beginning of the preliminaries for the karaoke battle at the big stage, which is the convention. And basically, the way it works is from now up until July 30th.
July 30th.
Right. We're going to have competitions every weekend, and each winner from those competitions is going to qualify for the final on the 30th of July.
Cool.
So basically, there's going to be a total of 8 finalists on July 30th that will compete. And then ultimately, from those 8, we're going to get 2 that secure their spot to the finalists on the big stage, which is
so
crazy.
July 30th,
Crazy,
you'll
yeah.
have the 2 finals.
Right.
Finals at the bar.
Yes.
Going straight to the finals at Anime Matsuri.
Absolutely. That's it.
That's how it
And
works.
mind you, you do not have to apply. You just have to show up. and I mean, just go to Nathaniel, and he's like, hey, I want to register, and you're good to go.
Okay, at the bar though, there's no judges.
There is no judges. There's no judges. So
And
like,
how do they win then?
so, hey, you have friends. you want to, you know how to please the crowd. That's how you win.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's that simple.
It's
that
just
easy.
by applause.
Right.
Then.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how loud the audience can
Yep.
get with your,
Absolutely.
I guess, with your act.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to really perform,
Oh.
not just sing. You have
yeah.
to cater to
there,
the
there
fans,
is much
right?
more than just singing. Yeah, I mean, if
Okay.
you have to know how to wow the crowd, and you, I mean,
I've seen
yeah.
some
Oh, yeah.
performances.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about not just singing dance moves, guys. Dance moves on the ground.
Yep.
Up high.
Yeah.
And this is just a regular thing
Yes.
at the anime bar.
Yeah, regularly that happens every weekend. I mean, I mean, if you go to the page, which is Anime Bar HTX, you will see all the videos and the things that we've posted on and you will see all the people who've gone crazy.
It is
karaoke.
a sight to see.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's really fun to just spectate. One of the questions we had last live stream, was the fact that can there be a duo?
Unfortunately, this one's a solo.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's a solo
so
type
I
thing.
stand corrected.
It's a solo thing.
So it is a solo act performance.
It's a solo thing. Hey, you got it. You don't need anybody else. You got it. You can this is the big stage we're talking about. $2,000. You're opening to
For
a
it.
J-Rock concert. I mean,
Wow.
man, like this is honestly like kudos to you and John. Like that's an amazing feat in of itself.
It is well, I came up with a karaoke battle for the bar idea because of purely demand.
Yep.
People wanted to have some kind of competition. I
Right.
just saw like so many people like even interacting with each other at the
Yep.
bar, and that was so fun to see. I'm like,
By the way, we haven't mentioned. Sorry to cut you off. We haven't mentioned, but like each time we have karaoke battle at the bar, it's $100 cash prize.
oh, $100 cash
Yeah.
prize.
So people are winning money every weekend. Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
battle. So
Yeah.
Friday and Sunday.
Friday and Sunday.
So those are happening at the bar. But yeah, I've seen that happen, and I'm like, we need to put this on the big stage.
Absolutely.
And the
Absolutely.
big stage is absolutely at Anime Matsuri.
Man, and it's an amazing thing. Honestly, like I'm sure those who are watching, you've experienced karaoke at the convention, and it's unlike any other thing. Like it's a wild crowd
Yeah,
out there.
I mean the stage is nice.
Yes.
But that's just
The
a
surface.
minor
Yeah, that's just
stage
you're scratching
compared to the main
the production
stage.
that AM is going to provide for the concert. It's
Yeah.
really amazing.
Hall A is dedicated to our concerts.
Yep.
And
Mhm.
that stage is humongous.
Mhm.
It's like 60 feet wide and whatnot.
Open
So
space.
It's very huge.
Yeah.
So you have a lot to.
Like we're talking about the professional league type of outline out there. So
Yeah, for sure. It's like massive. But we're very excited. Thank you so much for explaining some of the details of the
my
karaoke
pleasure. It's
bottle.
always a pleasure.
And if you guys want to like meet the team that are hosting the battle and whatnot, come to the Anime
Hey,
Bar
come say hi.
and follow
Awesome.
Anime Bar HTX
Absolutely.
for information.
Yep.
There's always something happening.
There's
at
always
the bar.
something. And I mean, very soon we're going to release our next program, and we're excited about that. We have, I mean, DJs coming out.
Yeah.
It's a dancing type of party vibe. Yeah, it's really cool.
We've
at the
been having
convention.
really cool events at the bar,
Yeah.
and we're
Yeah.
seeing it grow. And you know, a lot of people know about Anime Matsuri, but still a little hesitant. This might be a push for
Yeah. I mean,
our people here.
absolutely.
So absolutely try to come out to the bar.
And if you
check
don't
it out.
if you don't drink, it's perfectly fine. We have mocktails as well, and I've been told. Yeah, I've been told we have great mocktails. So
yeah,
you know, which are non-alcoholic drinks, by the way.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
I've tried a lot of them, and it's so yummy.
Yeah, you've tried a bunch of them. Yeah.
And I'm not a heavy drinker, so I just only have one, but that's good enough for each time. But we really appreciate your time,
Hey, my pleasure.
McDonald, and coming out and explaining more about the karaoke bar.
Don't be shy. Hey, by all means, participate. And if you don't want to participate, be there to spectate.
Yes.
You know,
support your people.
Absolutely. You know, and it's really cool because like we created the bar for people like us, and you know, just to get out there and enjoy. Be out there, you know. Don't say inside the house all the time, but enjoy the atmosphere that's out there, and start new relationships. I can't tell you how many times I've come across people who actually started a relationship at the bar, friendship and even partnership. So
Partnerships.
yeah,
That's so
you know,
awesome.
it's really cool. It's really cool.
We provide the atmosphere for you at the bar, but we're going to provide an even bigger atmosphere at the convention. So guys, thank you so much for allowing us to explain more what goes on locally and bringing it to the convention. And we can't wait for the karaoke battle to happen.
Can't wait.
But there's a lot going on at the convention, as you know. So please follow Anime Matsuri and make sure that you are tuned in at these streams as much as possible for updates and information. And we can't wait to tell you more. And leading up to the convention. August 10th to 13th, get it down on your calendars. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your colleagues. We can't wait to see you, and make sure to follow us, but spread that information out there.
Yeah, share with your friends.
Share away. We hope you had enjoyed this live stream, and we hope you continue to do so leading up to the convention. There's another live stream this Thursday happening, and a lot of announcements until then. So please join us again. Stay tuned for more, and always stay nerdy, guys. Good night.
See ya.
And it's back to me. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely appreciate it. We'll see you guys on Thursday. And, you know, as usual, if you have any questions, and also if you have any requests for this year and for next year. As a matter of fact, probably half the guest slots for 2024 are already booked. This is how far in advance we have to book some, you know, some groups, some acts, some guests. It takes that long, a year in advance. But we'll see you guys on Thursday. All right. Peace.